What's going on YouTube? So Android here, and today we're going to be talking about whether or not you should be picking up this bad boy, the Nexus 5, the original Nexus 5 in the year 2015. Now, I'm not going to be doing like no fancy panning and stuff like that on like how this phone looks like and stuff. I already done many videos there, and I just want to get straight to the point, right? So there's two things about this phone that you need to consider as a person viewing this video. Now, if you're on a GSM network, things are going to be working different, and you're on a CDMA network, things are going to be working different as well. Just because the price point on those two different carriers, the GSM networks being AT&T and T-Mobile, and the CDMA being Verizon and Sprint. Now, I am on the Sprint network, so a lot of phones on the CDMA networks are a lot cheaper than the phones on the GSM network. So just keep that in mind while I'm making this video. Mostly this video is for CDMA networks, but if you want to transpose this to a GSM network video, you should add about 50 to actually $100 depending on what phone it is. So just keep that in mind. So jumping right into the bat here, this phone is freaking amazing. Okay, now I use this phone as a buffer phone because I'm planning on trying to get the Nexus, the new generation Nexus 5, because I mean I love this phone. I had M8, I had like the S5, I had the 5S, the iPhone 5S, and like pretty much everything in between. And for this price point and what you're getting for on a CDMA network, it's freaking fantastic. All right. Now GSM networks, you have a little bit of playroom. Wait, first of all, let me explain why this phone is freaking amazing. Okay. So first of all, the camera is still good. Okay. Like the camera, it takes decent pictures. So like, you see here the shutter rate, it's all right, focusing and stuff, you know what I mean? There's a little bit of lag, and there's certainly other phones that do a better job at it. But as far as any type of lag within the system or forced closing or any of that stuff, you're not going to have it on this phone. Like, everything is so smooth. Like, the hardware is built for the software, right? And I think in that case, the software works seamlessly. Okay, you can see here this phone does not look dated. Like, if you show some of this phone, and a lot of people don't know about the Nexus 5, so you can say, oh, this is a brand new phone, and no one will know the difference. Okay, now the price point. Now I picked this phone up. This is a GSM CDMA unlock, so it's for both carriers. And I picked this up for $175. I mean, like $5 shipping, so it was $175. But for that price point on the CDMA network, you're looking at the ACC 1M8, you're looking at the Samsung Galaxy S5, you're looking at the iPhone 5S and 5, and yeah, that's pretty much your major contenders, you know what I mean? And I guess you have like the Note, like a little bit higher is like the Note 3, so yeah, that can be a good contender as well. Now, all those specs obviously rely on the how many gigs and all that stuff. You're like, this is a 16 gig phone. Now, on a GSM network, you have a little bit of playroom. Okay, you have the OnePlus One, you have the Alcatel One Idol, which is a brand new phone, and also that Asus phone that came out. Both of those phones being brand new, and those I think only specific for GSM networks, which really sucks. But so in total, if I was you on a CDMA network, I would definitely pick this bad boy up. Now, if you're using it as a daily driver, I might tell you as well to pick this up and not like an iPhone and stuff. I don't want to compare iPhones to the Android device, because that's a totally another video to make on operating systems or whatnot. But as far as like functionality and everything goes, I think I'm just gonna stick to Android here. But if you want to see them in network, I think the Galaxy S5 is freaking fantastic. It's a great buy, it's cheap, and it'll do everything for you pretty much. Okay, as I said again, this is my buffer phone, so I'm just waiting to get the Nexus 5. So, and also if you're using it as a daily driver for like a year or two, this is a great phone to get as well. Now, if you're on a GSM network, I might be able to be telling you to buy like the Alcatel, the One Touch Idol, or the Idol phone, or the Asus phone, and also the OnePlus One. Now, I probably might get the OnePlus One if I was on GSM network, just because you have those gigabytes, and it's also CyanogenMod, so it's a little bit more playroom to play with, you know what I mean? And also there's more, one thing I like about the Nexus 5 as far as Android phones, they have really good skin support, and also casing, like cases for the, obviously iPhone makes the supreme in that department in cases and skins, but I think the Nexus 5 has a pretty good number of cases and skins doing that. So again guys, if you had a GSM network, I would definitely stay away from this phone and get a 1+1, okay? That's from the CDM network. This is your winner right here, okay? So I just want to keep this video really short and simple just to get to the point so I don't waste you guys' time. So yeah, so if you have any questions or anything like that about this phone or anything else, I had pretty much like almost every Android phone in the past. For like, I used them for like a month or two and I sold it and I bought something new. So if you have any questions on any phone that you're using, just let me know and I'll make a video or I'll reply and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So anyway, guys, I just want to appreciate, I have 100 subscribers now, which is fantastic. Okay. So thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing. This is Solo Android here signing off. See you in the next one. Peace.